Okay, ready, go. Ready, go. So this is the frontal view. Ready, go. The legs are too straight.
Legs are too straight?
Yes, so then what happens during the backswing, when you turn, this happens. So because this leg is straight, it does not allow the pelvis to move. It's just blocking this here.
Right.
Then going to this position.
And you're going over, yeah, he's going over there.
And then this is the top of backswing. So this is how much you go. And then you can go a bit more. Let me check your drive head. Do you feel your drive head a bit heavy? No?
Yeah, that's the lightest that you can make them basically. We've got that, this Titleist head comes from Titleist and it's got no hot melt in it. So the head is crazy light and then it's a 35 gram shaft. The position where he sets up to the top, that's kind of, he used to be too long. So he's kind of shortened his backswing because he's a lot more accurate. When he shortens his backswing, he gets the same amount of distance.
Now, the body shows a bit too much rotation here.
Too much rotation.
So the arms are almost going backward here.
Right? Okay.
So actually, the body is, because he's still relatively thin and then flexible.
Right.
So he can turn this much, but actually, eventually what will happen is the arms rotate less and then the club has to go a bit more.
Gotcha. So more cock in the wrist, right? Yeah.
And then on the down, this is probably the main thing, but his pelvis is opening too early.
Yes. See.
So this is coming behind, he's basically pulling this down.
Right.
With that, this foot leaves the ground early.
Right.
So essentially, by opening the pelvis early, pulling like this,
Right.
instead of
So coming here,
then
pulling down.
throw, and then stand on the lead side like this. Instead of something like this. So your pelvis is opening too early.
And that would make sense why he misses right, right? Because he'd already be open, and his hand really can't catch up, right? And then the club face is still open. Is that right or no?
Yeah, because the body is opening early.
It's already too open.
Yeah, then the hands will drop and pull this down here. The string plane generally becomes
Goes to the right.
outward.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
So that's what I see in the front of you. And then the reason why I say the backswing should be a bit bigger because when you don't have enough wrist cock here, from the beginning, as soon as you start downswing, the club stays fairly far away from your body. So it's harder to generate speed.
Right.
It's more difficult.
Yeah, so
When
you want
you
to
keep it closer,
here and then keep it there,
when
right?
you keep it closer, it's easier to turn the body, and then let it go.
Does that make sense?
If it extends out here, then you feel it's a lot heavier. It's called the moment inertia in mechanics. But so in general, it is not a good idea to keep the club away from your body early. You have to keep it closer.
Right.
Now let's go to the down the line view. And one of the reasons why the lower body has to open early is because your backswing is not active enough. So when you bring the club up here, the body muscles are not really well elongated. They don't develop tension that much. So then, on the way down, you have to move this body early to feel that tension. And then pull this. But in the backswing, if you have a more active backswing motion, then your muscles are elongated. It gets longer. Then you can use the muscles on the way down earlier. But if the backswing just simply bring this up here, then you don't have that much tension in the muscles. So the body has to go early to develop that tension. So generally, when the pelvis opens early, that means the backswing is not that active.
Right.
Yeah. So, and also, when this happens, because your body is sliding early, and then you're pulling here, you cannot use the ground that well with the legs.
Right.
Currently, we are hitting well, so you can control the direction. So with that, you're playing well, but in terms of the motion, we have room, a lot of room for it.
Which is great, right? That's why we're here. You know, that's why, again, it's, you know, we're just trying to keep getting, you know, he's trying to keep getting better.
So one thing is that this is pretty heavy. When the club is heavy, then you tend to shorten the backswing. Because when the club head goes this much, you can really feel the weight of the club.
Right.
So tend to make it a bit shorter.
Sure.
But then what happens is, if the club stops right here, then you have to excessively move the body early and then try to pull this down. When you have a good active backswing, let the club go and then feel the tension in the system here. Actually, you can do a lot with this action instead of
Does that make sense?
this action.
Yeah, so you're going here, right? And he wants you to use that core in your belly, right? And create the tension, yeah?
So it's a matter of timing.
Okay.
So let's use this stick here. This is called the wish stick. It's lighter, so it's a bit easier to swing. And then repeat the swing back and forth. All the way, and swing, all the way. Your goal is to move this stick fast. So that let me hear the wish sound. Swing back and forth. Oh, that's a little bit too much. In the backswing, having active backswing is good. However, it shouldn't be too much. Okay? So you should be able to control. Yeah. Yes. Now, when you have more backswing, you don't have to do this. So the motion gets better. Again. Yes. Now the timing is better. The timing of the lower body motion,
Sure.
the upper body motion, a lot better. So the nice thing about faster backswing and a bit larger backswing will actually allow you to use the body better. Okay? Again, make it a bit shorter. Make it a bit shorter. It's a bit too long for you. Okay, choke it up. So maybe hold about here. Yeah.
And both sides, Jacob, right and then left. Right?
And then, so the goal is to move the white ball. The goal is to move this white ball around your body nicely, swing back and forth, so that you can move this on the same plane. So downswing, backswing should use the same plane. Okay? So using a lighter object like this,
Right.
and then letting him just go all the way,
Okay.
letting the end of the stick go all the way. This is a good practice. That way he can use his body better.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Now, let's use this rope here. Now let's use this rope. Okay, so you can cock up a little bit, so maybe this much slack here. Swing this back and forth by turning the body and then let it go. Throw. Your goal is to move the end of the rope fast. Okay? Now, at the end of the backswing, no need to have exaggerated arm motion. Your arm can go about this much, and then make sure the rope goes here at the hip of your body. Instead of having this much arm motion at the end. Just the throw. All you need is a throwing, and then just bring the end of the rope around. Yes. Keep swinging. Now, there are two main purposes for the rope swing. One, you should be able to move the rope along the same plane both ways. So downswing, backswing, you're using the same plane here. So if the plane changes, then you have to adjust. Stick to the same plane. Another one, at the end, give enough time. So let the rope hit your body, finish, and then start downswing. Instead of before the rope reaches here, you start the downswing. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this motion is beautiful. Yeah, feel the motion of the end of the rope. Swing, swing. Now have a continuous motion. One continuous motion. Yes. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Look at that. Now have a continuous motion. One continuous motion. Yes. Ooh. So your body is turning around, you are letting the rope go around your back. No need to manipulate. Okay? The only thing is that when you start the backswing, it's a bit flat. In the backswing, it goes a bit flat. But I think this is okay. So you have a tendency of slightly flat backswing, but this is okay. So now the motion connection is a lot better. This is one continuous motion. If you are Jedi, this is a lightsaber. Instead of a wang, 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 continuous motion. So, okay, Jedi, show your force. Yep. And then at home, do you have a swing in the backyard?
We have a golf simulator now.
No, swing.
Oh, a swing. Yeah. Not in the backyard. Next to us.
So imagine a swing. You are riding a swing and your dad is pushing. And your dad will wait until the swing comes up and finishes motion and then push. Come up and then push, right? Instead of, as it comes up, you try to push.
Exactly.
Then one of you get hurt. So in the backswing, when you have this motion here, wait until this motion is completed and then go down instead of rushing. When you rush, then you're fighting your club. Okay? So again, let go, throw, have the image of throwing the rope that way, throwing the rope this way, as you will continue. Beautiful. Yeah. Keep swinging, keep swinging. And use the legs. Have a dance motion. Dance. Swing. As you swing, if you use your upper body a lot, then you lose balance. Or if your gaze moves a lot, then you lose balance. And then, but if you use your legs and then have slight up and down motion here, with the up and down motion. Then you will be able to swing with your legs. Dance. So eventually, he will be able to use the legs a lot better.
Yeah, way more active.
Yeah, with the rope.
You're saying, right?
So use the rope a lot. Okay, this is your rope. You can take it with you. So for warm up and then feel the swing plane and everything, use a rope a lot. This is really good. Let me record this again. All right, ready, go. Dance. Kick the ground, dance. Okay, yep. So now your body is moving a lot better. Timing is a lot better. No need to do this.
You're right.
Oh, dance. kick the ground, dance, dance. Okay, now